At Company of Angels, we acknowledge the land on which we work and the traditional custodians of this land, the Gabrielino Tongva Nation. We give our respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. We honor the Gabrielino Tongva people, whose lands, winds, and waters we all now share, and their ancient and enduring cultures. This land was the home of storytelling long before Company of Angels existed, and we are privileged and grateful to share our stories here today.
Company of Angels is dedicated to creating theater that is deeply connected to its community. We share and help give a voice to the many stories that exist in said community. Through a collective of actors, directors, playwrights, designers, and administrators, our company forges ongoing and meaningful relationships with the residents of Los Angeles. Company of Angels artists embrace the responsibility to face the darkness, tell the truth, and bring forth to light. We take action by raising our voices and demand justice for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor. We say their names, sadly holding a long list of others in our hearts, to continually educate ourselves on how to confront problematic racial patterns in our own lives and work. We stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement and send love to our Los Angeles community.
Hola, 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 bienvenidos. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel City Improv's Yes and, a virtual night of community gathering with some comedy, monologues, and spoken word. I am Juliana Stephanie Ojeda, associate producer of Company of Angels, and your host for this evening. Tonight, we have a very special show for you featuring our house team, Angel City Improv, guest community organization, A Place Called Home, and an incredible spoken word artist, Lana, LosAngeles. It is May, Mental Health Awareness Month, and a lot has happened in the last year. Tonight, I hope we can bring you a mental health check-in break filled with laughter, joy, and hopefully do some healing together through art. So, without further ado, let's get this show started with the COA update from our artistic leaders, Armando Molina and Louis Sanchez. Welcome, Armando and Louis.
Yay! Thank you, Juliana. And hello, friends, amigos, countrymen. Hello, Angel City Improv. And hello, Armando. Right over
Hey,
here.
Louis. Hello. Hello, friends watching out there. And we want to thank you all for joining us month after month to bring forth some fantastic virtual entertainment straight to your homes. You don't have to come to us.
That's right. It's been a difficult year for all of us. But what keeps us going is your constant support. That's why month to month, Angel City Improv gathers up all of our company angels, our community partners, and spoken word artists to build community.
Absolutely. And during this time, if you believe, as we do, that the power of theater can provide precious light in times of fear and darkness, we need your help.
Yes, if you've been enriched by the stories COA brings to life, please help ensure that they will be there for the future audiences. All donations, all contributions, all love and energy, whatever their size, are greatly valued.
Absolutely. And you can help us continue this work in multiple ways by giving to Company of Angels. For example, you can donate online and by visiting our website, companyofangels.org/donate.
And you can also donate while you shop at Amazon Smile.
Oh, yes. I smile every time I donate on that website. It's beautiful. Or one other way, this is a fun way, actually. You can Venmo us at COA Angels, CO Angels.
Yes, one more
However you
time,
want.
at COA Angels.
Thank you so much.
So your support today will give us a boost for a joyous, healing, and safe return of our shows in our theater.
And for more information about what we have coming up, follow us on social media or visit our website, companyofangels.org.
And from all of us at Company of Angels,
Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Efrain Jr. and Daniela Naranjo from A Place Called Home. Welcome, Efrain and Daniela.
Hi. Hi, my name is Ephraim Jr. I'm the theater program manager at A Place Called Home.
Hi, everybody. My name is Daniela, and I'm the theater program assistant.
First and foremost, we want to thank Company of Angels so much for having us here tonight as a guest community organization. We are so excited to be part of this wonderful event and very excited to be working with Company of Angels for the first, but not the last time. Tease, tease.
And for those of you who don't know A Place Called Home, or if you're hearing about us for the very first time, hi. We are a dynamic nonprofit community center who serve our members and our families, and also the community of South Central LA through proven programs in wellness, nutrition, education, and the arts. Visit apch.org after the show to learn more about us.
What you're about to see tonight are a few selections from our theater program's recent Teen Industry Actors Showcase. The showcase itself was a culmination of a semester-long class in our advanced theater program called The Business of Acting. And this class was only open to high school seniors and college freshmen who were interested and determined to make a career in the industry. So everybody you're going to see tonight wants to be a professional actor, and I think they all have what it takes. They worked all semester long with On the Verge Theater Company, who directed the showcase, to present an evening of scenes and monologues, which you can see the whole thing on our YouTube channel at APCH 2830. That's A Place Called Home, APCH 2830. And tonight what you're going to see are selections from that showcase. You're going to see all of the actors' solo presentations, so monologues, and there's one song in here.
I'm so excited, Ephraim. Well,
Can't wait.
again, thank you to Company of Angels for having us, and thank you for tuning in. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Heartbreak opens onto the sunrise.
For even breaking is opening.
And I'm broken. I'm open.
Broken to the new light without pushing in.
Open to the possibilities within, pushing out.
See the love shining through my cracks.
See the light shine through me.
I am broken.
I am open.
I am broken open.
See the love light shining through me.
See the love light shining through me.
Shining through my cracks.
Through the gaps, my spirit takes journey.
My spirit takes flight. Could not have risen otherwise.
And I am not running.
I am choosing.
Running is not a choice from the breaking.
Breaking is freeing.
Broken is freedom.
And I am not broken.
I am
free.
Wait! My name is Miguel Diaz. I was in the school fight. I was the one who got kicked off the second floor. You know, I thought I was going to be paralyzed. I relearned how to stand. I relearned how to walk. And I want this tournament to continue. We're the ones getting hurt. Our voices should matter the most. When I first got here, I was bullied. And I realized that there's no escaping it. There's always going to be that one kid who wants to steal your lunch money or give you a wedgie or give you a swirly. Instead of burying your heads in the sand, what you need to do is teach these kids how to defend themselves. Karate is about discipline. It's about inner strength. It's about confidence. Lessons you can use for the rest of your life. I don't know where I would be or who I would be if it wasn't for my sensei. We don't need this tournament to sell tickets or do cool kicks. We need this tournament to show the bullies of the world that we're not afraid. It's called the All Valley because it's for everyone. To give everyone a chance to compete fairly and safely. And we deserve that chance.
I lived with him. I spent my life with him. I fed him, talked to him, tried to listen when he talked to people who weren't there, watched him shuffling around like a ghost, a very smelly ghost. He was filthy. I had to make sure he bathed. My own father. After my mother died, it was just me here. I tried to keep him happy no matter what idiotic project he was doing. He used to read all day. He kept demanding more and more books. I took them out of the library by the carload. Then I realized he wasn't reading. He believed aliens were sending him messages through the Dewey Decimal numbers on the library books. He was trying to work out the code. Yes, the codes were sometimes beautiful mathematics, answers to everything, the most elegant proofs, perfect proofs, proofs like music, plus fashion tips, knock-knock jokes. I mean, it was nuts, okay? Later, the writing phase, scribbling 19, 20 hours a day. I ordered him a case of notebooks, and he used every one. I dropped out of school. I'm glad he's dead.
Andy, dude, you are not going to believe what I just overheard. Okay, so I'm walking back from the library, right? And I just checked out the Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual. I know you can get a PDF online, but you know how I feel about books. Anyway, so I'm walking back out of the library, right? And I see Alicia and Brianna and Kylie, all the cool girls, walking towards me. And they're like laughing and talking and stuff like that. So I do what any of us would do, right? I hide. I duck myself between a water cooler and a classroom door, and I turn to face the door like I'm reading the class list in front of it. And they walk right on by. And as they're going past, I'm ready for them to make fun of me or to say something super wordy and cutting like that. But what I heard instead blew me away. As they walked past, I hear Kylie say, "I'm so sick of playing a barbarian. I think I want to make a new character." And Alicia says, No way, babe. I love Tarbin the Barbarian. She's amazing. Dude, the cool girls at our school are playing Dungeons and Dragons. The cool girls at our school are playing Dungeons and Dragons. I wonder if they need a halfling wizard.
Well, okay, so this is totally stupid, but if I sit for more than like 5 seconds, because I start to think about not even me, I start to think about the world, kind of. And it's like when I think about it for more than like 5 seconds, I start to cry. But okay, I know this is obvious, but like life for most of the people in the world, for most of the people that have ever lived, the lives that they lived were horrible. Okay, I'm not thinking about it. Like, I'm actually not thinking about it anymore. Like, okay, so I don't know what we do. It's like as soon as I go from outside myself to think about anyone but myself, like, okay, like if I think or like if I care about anyone but myself, suddenly it's a thing that goes from a me to a we. And it's a problem for some vague group that I don't even know that I'm part of. Like, oh, what do I make for dinner? But what do we do about the world? How can I live without Calvin? But what do we do about the world? What we, you know? And it's like, how can I make my art? But what do we do? It's like, I think art is important. Like, really, I do. But maybe I only think it's important because it's the thing that comes closest to knowing how to do. But even that, I don't know what to do with that. And I feel bad for myself, and it's not uncommon. It's not an uncommon thing to be alone or unhappy or to want something that you don't get. It's not an uncommon thing. It's not uncommon to fail and fail and fail, but when I look at Calvin's work and I look at my work, I just think at least I know that no one will remember me for anything. At least I know that. At least I know that I'll never be recognized as anything because I'll never make anything for anyone to see, so that I'm not, I don't know, polluting the future or something.
I was not ready the day you gave me your heart. I was still falling apart. But since that moment, I can't stop hearing your name. Wondering about you always. Come back, Georgia, come back. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance to make it better. Come back, Georgia, come back. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance to make it better. I was unhappy the day you left out my door. I was just feeling unsure. So long I missed you, now I can honestly say I'm ready to love you always. Come back, Georgia, come back. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance. Chance to make it better. Come back, Georgia, come back. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance. Chance to make it better. Oh, to think that you would be resting in my arms. How I wish I knew, Georgia, where you are. I can't live without you, Georgia. Ooh. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance to make it better.
Wow. Come back, Georgia. Ooh, that had me in my feels, you guys. The future of representation matters looks bright, y'all. Sign me up for those monologue classes. Thank you, Efren and Daniela, for sharing your students' work. To learn more about A Place Called Home and the theater program, don't forget to check out apch.org for more information on the act at APCH. And other programming, including the tease, drum roll please, El Centro del Sur, South Central's first Latine Theater Festival. Company of Angels will be participating with the collaborative project with the Legacy LA community, directed by our very own Justin Ewan, Lolo by Chris Banda. We are honored and thrilled to be a part of this theater festival. Speaking of festivals, let's bring on our Angel City Improv director, Corrine Chewy, to introduce our improv games and share some more exciting news. Welcome, Corrine!
Thank you so much. Thank you, Juliana. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. We are Angel City Improv. We are the in-house comedy group here at Company of Angels. Let's bring everybody on. Everybody, come on stage, onto our virtual stage. This is everybody. This is our team. We're missing a couple people, but this is our team. And we're going to play 3 games for you. But before we start, I'm going to come to you for some suggestions, okay? But we're going to play a game. It's a guessing game, and we're going to have to send somebody out of the room. And after I get suggestions from you, we're going to ask that person to come in. So I believe, let's have Juliana and Nakasha stay for a game, okay? So everybody turn your cameras off. Okay, and Tintin, can you come on?
Oh, okay.
Tintin's going to play. We're going to just figure out who is going to leave the room. So pick heads or tails. Who's going to pick heads or tails?
I got this lovely dollar coin right here. So heads or tails?
See, that's
I'll
improv.
say heads.
Heads?
So
All
heads,
right.
you leave the room. Okay.
Yeah, heads, I leave the room. Tails.
Gianna gets the boot. All right. Heads! Natasha,
Heads.
you're leaving.
All right.
All
On
right,
your
bye,
honor.
Natasha.
Don't turn your camera off.
Don't
We
turn
want to
the
see you
camera
leave
off.
the room.
Just leave the room. And then I'll text her. You can't hear us, can you? Can you hear us?
I think, yeah. No. Oh,
Can
okay,
you
good.
hear us?
Cool. All right.
Natasha, you're wonderful. Okay, I don't think she can hear us. Okay, so
I need a pen and paper.
From all of you, I need a suggestion of a pet peeve. Something that people do that just annoys you. And put it in the chat. And then we're gonna have Natasha try to guess 3 of those pet peeves. Okay. So in the chat, put in a pet peeve or something that annoys you. Juliana's gonna write it down. We're not gonna put it on screen. Oh.
Put that away.
Thank you, Victor T. Just give it to Juliana.
Yep. All right, Juliana, the first one right here is open mouth chewing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then just keep chatting. And while you were, do you have more? Do you have
And
more?
then the next one I see is talking over someone. Hate it when that happens.
I just did that. I'm sorry.
It's all good. And then the last one I see, are we doing 3? We're doing 3, yeah?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say the last one is sniffles that sound like snorts. Because that one sounds hilarious.
Sniffles that sound like snorts. Okay. Sniffles?
What does that mean?
Okay, so here's how we're gonna play the game.
Sniffles that sounds like snorts.
Now we're going to ask Natasha to come back, but not yet. So let me explain the rules of this game first. Juliana has 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes to have Natasha guess all 3 of those. Okay, and our team, you can't see them on screen, but they are there. If Natasha is close, you'll hear them say this. Ooh. That means it's close, but she didn't catch it. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Hear our team. Now, if Natasha is right, you'll hear this. Okay? And then Juliana will move on to the next pet peeve. We want her to guess all 3 pet peeves in 3 minutes. Okay? Anybody have questions? Everybody good? Okay, let's call her back. I'm going to call her back now.
Okay.
Team, do you guys have the pet peeves? Do you know what you guys are oohing?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good. I'm so glad you guys. Thank you, Tintin. Let me get my bell up here. I just texted her to come back. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let me turn my camera off, and I will yell the time for you. And go.
Hey, Stacey, thank you so much for meeting me today. I know it was such an urgent message, but it's really important. Okay, so we have our big boardroom meetings, and we're nominated to call on someone to watch their habits on Zoom, and we allow eating in the Zoom meetings. We just
Yeah, of course. I always have my pizza handy.
yes, we know, and we see that you always have your pizza ready, and we just need you to, not we need you to not, we don't need to see that you're enjoying pizza.
People are on diets. I see. Okay. I'll make sure to put.
They are on diets, but there's a particular thing that you do outside of just showing your food, and we just need you to tone it down.
You know what? I had a boyfriend dump me for this. I chew with my mouth open. That's I get it.
Woo! Yeah.
Okay.
Are we getting ding 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 ding? And speaking of your boyfriend, not only, that he was just you do this sometimes too, but man, was he super guilty of it. Like men are just so guilty of it, you know. It's just like, let me get my point through, you know?
Oh, you mean how he kept mansplaining to me and like,
you know, and then
inserting his point?
he would.
Man.
Sometimes you do this, and you know you're not a man. And
1 minute.
You just kind of I'm saying something, and then you.
I cut you off.
I mean, yeah, but cutting off would be fine. But it's like I'm like going, and you still keep going.
Oh, I talk over you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's something I gotta work on.
And okay, this last one, you know, everyone's been on edge with COVID, and we just don't know if you're laughing or you're crying, you know, it's like, or are you like congested? But like
30 seconds.
My emotions, you know, I'm always sneezing, snotting, sleepy head.
And it's like, and it's just like but it sounds really loud and obnoxious.
Oh, am I like coughing and like, you know, sneezing and crying really loud? Are my allergies really bad? You heard that? I thought it was muted. Oh my God.
Time's up.
Aaron, you're so close. Was I close on that last one? I don't even know.
Is that me? Sorry. That's my stopwatch. Just turn that off. Okay, okay. Now let me ask you, Nakasha, what were the pet peeves?
So the first one was I chew with my mouth open.
Yes.
The second one, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was wait, no, I don't talk over someone? Was that what it was?
Yes. And the third one? Just guess.
I felt like I was maybe like my allergies or something was like going off really loudly, sneezing, coughing.
Okay, what was it, Tintin?
It was sniffles that sounded like snores.
Well, thank you so much. You're very close. You're very close. Thank you so much, both of you, for playing that scene. That was great fun. Thank you. Wow, she almost got them, huh?
She did, yeah.
Out of 3. Good job. Okay, so our next game is called He Said, She Said, and it's going to be Heidi, JJ, Jason, and Raul. Heidi, Jason, JJ, and Raul. And from all of you in the audience, I just need one word, a one-word suggestion. Anything you want. Just chatting. And while you were chatting that, I just wanted to say thank you to a place called Home. We often work with community organizations. We've worked with the Asian Youth Center, Chinatown Service Center, Search to Involve Filipino Americans, Koreatown Youth and Community Center, Kidtown, the Eamon Cannon Comedy Project, and Legacy LA, of course, our hosts. If you are a nonprofit organization and you would like to work with us, please drop us a line at info@companyofangels.org and get in touch with us. Okay, this is your suggestion, waffle. Okay, he said, she said. One of you is going to step out and join a little bit later. And let me turn my camera off. They're going to do a scene for you. He said, she said.
Okay, I'll narrate. Yeah.
Okay.
You're wearing a white dress shirt. It makes me feel like you're dressed very formally today. Strictly business.
Yeah, you're wearing that nice gray shirt. I feel like taking a run right now, just looking at that.
It's a dry t-shirt. It's very comfortable, very soft, and I feel very confident when I wear something like that.
He said as he stroked his hair.
Hey, John, I gotta say, man, you're looking a lot buffer now than before. I mean, those gains are really kicking in at this point.
He said as he leaned closer in.
You know it, Tommy. You know, I've been working out. I've been working out a lot lately. You know, I mean, with you as my trainer, you're watching my diet all the time. I mean, I'm actually really glad you took us to this IHOP. I've been craving like waffles and just the works, man.
He said as he started weightlifting with the stack of plates next to him.
Hey, John, you got to push it to the next level, man. You got to lift those waffles. You got to beat the waffle. All right, man. You honestly, you need a cheat day. Okay, this is your cheat day.
He said as he started opening up the ketchup bottle.
Got that right, Coach Tom. Today is my cheat day, and I am gonna live it up. Hey, squirt that ketchup in my mouth right now. I'm gonna get the ketchup. I'm gonna get the fries.
He said as he started calling over the waitress.
Hey, waitress.
Hey, John. at a truth level now.
Johnny, who's this guy? Johnny, you said you were working.
He said as he put his hands on his waist, looking all angry.
Hey, John, I thought you said you stopped watching. I thought you said you stopped talking to Jim over here. So what happened? I mean, you told me it was over.
He said, scratching his head.
Coach, no way. I never expected you to be here. What? That is...
What? He said as he started to gather his things.
What? I tell you! You're telling me 2 years of our life don't mean nothing to you, Johnny? I'm done. I had it with you, philandering. I had it.
He said as he took out a glove and slapped him.
Hey. You do not treat him like that, okay? After what you did to him, you should be ashamed to even be standing here. This is a disgrace.
He said as he got up and pushed him, looking for a fight.
Yeah, that's right. What are you even doing in here? Today's my cheat day. Okay.
And sing! Yay! That's a little different definition of a cheat day, but okay. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Okay, we're going to play another game called Interwoven Monologue, and this is going to be Mildred, JJ, Jason, and Raul. And what I need from all of you in the chat is a location here in Los Angeles, specifically if it is a place. Where is it? So if you're saying a Starbucks, like Starbucks, where exactly? On Wilshire? Or if it's like the Griffith Observatory? So be very specific about your location. While you guys are chatting that, I just want to let you know that Elizabeth Covarrubias, one of our other teachers in our comedy program, has a stand-up program. I also teach the improv program. So if anybody out there in the community is interested in taking stand-up or improv, drop us a line and get on our list. So you can get on our class list. It is free. It's just email us at info@companyofangels.org and we'll get you started in stand-up and improv. Thanks so much. Do we have a location, Tintin? Any kind of location. The Hollywood sign. Thank you, honey. The Hollywood sign. So our 4 players are going to give a little monologue each. After they each give a little monologue, then they're going to come together and tell you a group story that ends up at the Hollywood sign. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name's Mike. I like to do a lot of urban exploring in my spare time, and this past weekend I went to I set my sight out on trespassing to go see the Hollywood sign up close. And so, you know, I packed my bag, got my camera ready because I like to take some videos sometimes. And I just, you know, trekked all the way there from K-Town all the way to Hollywood. I know it's a long trek, but oh man, I was just so excited because I just wanted to get to the top of the sign, which people, they have a lot more guards nowadays. So it's really hard to get up there. And so I got there and I started unpacking my bags, my camera, set up my camera, my tripod, and then got ready to climb that fence.
So I got this new job with the Job Corps, you know, cleaning all the bushes and all the fields, and I was sent out to Griffith Park to actually start fixing the trails. Jesus Christ, it's almost 90 degrees. You really expect me to clean trails at 90 degrees? Like, I mean, I'm the one that's going to end up fainting here. You have to clean me up. So I had to end up working at the Hollywood sign, and it was just a horribly hot day. I was literally just drenching sweat. As I'm literally walking by, I see this weird looking bag by the sign. And you know what? I've read the news, I've heard the stories. I do not want to get close to that at all. I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, no, I do not get paid enough for this. I mean, I clean bushes.
So I'm working as an outreach worker for the AIDS Project Los Angeles. And I was told this is the place I need to go to outreach to men who are kind of anonymously getting together. So I'm just walking along, just minding my own business and thinking, okay, who can I talk to? Who can I talk to? And then I noticed this bag in front of me. I'm thinking, oh, who could this be? So then obviously I'm a bit curious. So then I reach into the bag and I open. And to my surprise, there's a bunch of cash. Like $50 bills, $100 bills, and fat wads. I'm like, but I need to be working.
Wow. This is my last day of vacation. I've not seen a single celebrity. I am not going back to Columbus until I meet up with a celeb. The Hollywood sign should be where it's at. I'm getting a little concerned because the Hollywood map that they showed me said that there were going to be stars here. I want my star. I'm looking around. Smells bad. I'm seeing kind of guys being friendly with each other, like a little more than brotherly love. And I see people fixing trails. And who's that dude with the camera? Oh my God. He's like climbing over these letters. Oh, snap. What?
So I was about to climb up that sign. I had all my stuff ready, you know, tied my shoes, gloves on. And then I remembered, oh no, dude, I forgot my bag back at the fence when I crossed over. So I walked back on over, and to my surprise, I see like 2 or 3 people standing around my backpack. And one dude, he's got his hand in my backpack. And he had my emergency cash. And I was like, dude, what the heck? What are you doing in my... Get away from my backpack. What are you doing?
I was looking at this.
Hey, look,
you know,
if people are going to be going into the backpack, I'm jumping on this. This guy might be well known.
You know, I was actually starting to get a little worried about that bag, to be honest. And I started looking around, trying to scope out maybe some crime just happened at that moment. And I see this guy literally looks like he was climbing around left and right. And I was just scoping him out. I was like, this guy looks sketchy. This over here, this Kevin looking guy, just it doesn't strike me well. Something's wrong with him. Maybe he did something. Maybe it has something to do with his bag.
And then it occurred to me as I looked around, there are people wandering, and I saw a man behind a camera shooting. I'm thinking, dude, I'm being punked. This is on TV. I see it's one of those YouTube channels where they ask, what would you do if you found a bag full of money? So I'm going to play this like a Casanova suave, and I'm going to return this bag to its rightful owner. So I zip it back up, and I pick it up, and I'm walking towards this gentleman, and then all of a sudden he looks at me kind of strangely.
Oh my God. I'm going to be the celebrity This is like a reality show that's in progress. I wish I had put on better makeup, but I think I'm gonna go for this, my dudes. If I can just get past this guy that's got the camera thing happening, that there's gonna be a camera behind. It's all coming into focus. The guy fixing the trail, the guy that's kind of friendly, more loving than it should be done in public according to Ohio standards. I think that this is my moment.
So I confront the guy that's reaching for that has his hand in my backpack. I try to grab my hands, get my hands on my backpack, and try to pull it away from him. But then he kind of fights back, so he starts pulling on it. And then this other guy that I thought was just a bystander, he comes in, and then this other woman comes in too, and they all start tugging at my backpack. I'm like, dude, what are you guys doing? Like,
This is so great. This is so great. I'm thinking this is like an action film. I'm being punked in an action film. So I'm just going with it. I'm just punching people. I figure they're all stunt people, right? I'm punching them. I'm kicking, and this lady's coming towards me. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll trip her too. So I just start just going crazy and just throwing the money around. This is great.
I'm over here.
Oh
just
my
trying
God,
to be a
this
good
guy is
citizen
trying to.
and trying to help the situation. I thought a crime was going on or something, and then just money just flying around. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting my butt kicked while I'm at it too. So honestly, I don't know what is going on. I mean, they just told me to clean the bushes and just walk around the trail, and I'm just getting my butt kicked, and I'm getting cash all over me. This is just tripping me out. I'm like,
Whoa, I think the guy that it's like trying to seems to help, he's freaking hot. Forget the reality show. This is LA, and I'm gonna go home and tell everybody that's the way it happened.
That's the way it happened.
That's the way it happened.
Thank you. What a great story. It's a morality tale. It's so clear to me. Thank you, everybody. That was a fantastic story. And again, they made that all up. So there were no scripts. And so they just took your suggestions and made that up. So good job, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for performing today. I do want to let everybody out there know that Angel City Improv is going to the Hollywood Fringe Festival. Woo! We're going to the Hollywood Fringe Festival. That will be in August. So ACI, Angel City Improv, will be spending the next 2 months getting ready for the Hollywood Fringe Festival. And in that time, in June, there will be no Angel City Improv show, but we don't want to leave you without any entertainment. Every Friday in June, Company of Angels will host an open mic from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's hosted by the one and only Alex Alfaro. So if you know this wonderful poet, spoken word artist, actor, director, producer, multi-hyphenate, he is going to host this evening for us.
Double A.
Join us as an audience member or a performer. If you do share some work in this open mic, and again, that's going to be every Friday in June. If you do share your work, you'll be entered into a drawing to win $25, a DoorDash gift card. That's exciting. So you share your work and you could win $25 in DoorDash. That's great. So keep an eye out for more information on Angel City Improv at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. We cannot wait to see you there. And now I would like to bring on Nakasha. Nakasha, my co-producer. Hello, Nakasha. You've got a special guest for us.
I do. I am so excited to introduce our next performer. Lana LosAngeles is an activist, artist, and entrepreneur born and bred right here in Los Angeles, California. As a poet and spoken word artist, Lana has performed for communities all across the United States, having shows here in Boyle Heights, all the way to DC and New York City, among others. However, despite her travels, Los Angeles is and always has been Lana's top priority, as she uses her artistic endeavors and a percentage of any proceeds gained to work for the betterment of her community. Currently, Lana's art is working alongside her organization, Greed is Deadly LA, to help her create hygiene kits for the unhoused population inhabiting Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles. For more information or to become part of the movement, please visit lanalosangeles.com or follow at Lana LosAngeles on all social platforms. Please give a warm welcome to Lana LosAngeles. Hi, Lana.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm going to let you take it away.
All right. These days, these days, my reality is clouded, fogged by the false qualities that make up someone else's seemingly perfect personality. I am drowning in this ocean of empty hopes formed by my attempts to live up to someone else's goals. I am shouting, but the voices of the broken have very little to say in the land of the holes. Layers upon layers of false force-fed insecurities mask my self-perceived identities when we are taught to believe that we are not good enough. Not big enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not skinny enough, not pretty enough. Like the image we are made in isn't his enough. And just when you think you've had enough, you are reminded that in this world, the rewarded are tough. So we spend these days making other people feel unsafe within their own thoughts and uncomfortable within their own skin. So more often than not, we have to think, believe, and pretend when these days, yeah, the sun ain't always shining. So when it's not, I force a smile, holding back tears like rain, although they escape once in a while, and so I slip while I'm standing, balancing on a tightrope wire, stable as dental floss, built on the wavering support of those around me. Your projections of perfection, they bound me, left me drowning. In a crowded room alone, they found me. See, I'm struggling to fly, but your expectations, they ground me, and I'm tired. Tired of pretending to be the ending of everyone else's perfect thought. Thought after thought, thought after thought, thought after thought after thought after these days, yeah. The sun ain't always shining, no, although sometimes I try to believe that somewhere else out there it might be, but you whip snap me back to this prison-like reality and make me believe that it's not. Make me believe that I'm not. Make me believe if I work a little harder and sleep a little less, if I save a little more and make do with a little less, if I skip one more meal and fit into that perfect dress, if I take out all my competition and sell out to be the best, that someday, just eventually, I'll have the perfect house on a hill, place to rest, but I just want a place to be. A place that's a little less you and a little more me. A place where finally, from your projections of perfection, I am free. You see, I am tired. Tired of fighting a war that puts my individuality at risk. Tired of searching for a place that ultimately doesn't exist. Forced to live up to this foggy image of perfection in so many ways, it's no wonder we're all looking more and more cookie cutter these days. These days, yeah. The sun is always shining on these days. And when it's not, smile and pretend it to be on these days, these days. These days. I mean, some days. I mean, I don't even know what today is. I struggle to come to my senses, sleep the day away, get nothing done, and then belittle myself with the consequences. Depression. It plays this game with me. The visitor with no welcoming, but we've been seemingly dating on and off for what feels like a century, and this relationship is toxic. Feeling like I'm boxed in, lacking on what I'm accomplishing, I just want to do the dishes, to finish something as simple as folding my laundry. I want to hang out with my friends and follow through with all of my plans, but this possessiveness never ends. It's got its grip on me, and I can't even let it meet my parents because I can't even get out of bed for it. This perpetuation of a self-loathing cycle when getting dressed feels like running a mile, too in my head to even fake a smile, thoughts like long texts, writing a novel, but I can't even find the right words for this. Want to be friendly, but come off as pissed. I can't even count all the outings I've missed because depression has decided that it missed me. And so it sits with me in darkened living rooms as the days pass me by. These days, some days, I don't even know what today is. I sit up at night and write poems like this at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning after I have spent the entire day ignoring every it's me, is the line I always lean on when I cannot leave, cannot go on, because depression is who I lean on. It's what I lead with when I cannot do it. I cannot keep doing this, can't keep going through with this. I am so through with this these days. I mean, some days, I mean, days like today, I think it's better if I'm just alone. I think it's better if I stay at home. Today is just one of these days. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like sometimes. At night, I wake, struggling to catch my breath, troubled by traumas and plagued by problems that haven't even happened yet. The onslaught of a tornado and I'm shut out of the shelter. NTM, and then I shudder, I quake, I vomit, I shake, I gasp for breaths I fail to take. I pray every night I can just catch a break. Trapped in a room, I just can't escape. I am tired. Anxiety. Sometimes she, wicked witch of the West, gets the best of me, cowering me in a corner in a world void of color, the bubble that hovers, the weight of a house on my shoulder. She can be so lollipop kid sweet. Swears she's protecting me, a friend to me, but she is the company I really didn't need. The uninvited, the ill-equipped, the frightened, the guarded, the slighted, and no matter how much I try to fight it, we stay united. She keeps appearing, floating in from the clearing. I swear it feels like I can never leave. So I just follow her yellow brick road, the only constant that I have ever known. So I just keep clicking the heels of these slippers. I feel her presence and I shiver, stiff joints. I cannot seem to extend myself much further. I know I can come off as cold. A heartless man in an apple grove, overworked and rusted shut, but I have been standing amongst these trees for ages, just trying to muster up a plan so someone can offer me an oil can, but I have the tendency to shut down in social situations. So timid and silent, I can hear the reverberation rattling round in my rib cage. If I only had a heart, I would know where to start as I walk down this road feeling lonely. But my anxiety, she follows me. She joins in, singing merrily, all the while she's got a twine tangled around my vocal cords. She uses me to scare off the masses, got me strung up and fastened, and the wheat fields come whispering, you know nothing. And sometimes I want to give up fighting because she makes me so tired. And then the most trivial decisions turn into a trial because she really loves to weigh our options, pointing in opposite directions. She'll get me to overthinking, and all the while I know nothing. And then nothing becomes everything, and everything is a particular something. And I cannot just make a decision because, again, I am tired. Everything to lose and nothing to gain. If I only had a brain, I would know which way to go on this road, wandering aimlessly, perpetually afraid, you see, because she can talk me out of anything. She's got an excuse for everything, an explanation, a reason, a loophole, an exemption, an alternative situation. I'm presenting myself as king all the while I am cowering, shaking, quaking in my boots. She is ruthless. She seeks truth but makes nothing but excuses. She confuses me but loves to come off as understanding. She is so demanding, it frightens me. I lose my color and my face grows pale. I think someone just grabbed my tail. Petrification passes over me before I ever ask for what I seek. So I would rather sacrifice my need than ever utter a word. If I only had the nerve, I would know which way to go to make it off this road back to the safety sheltered of my own home. I am so tired of this yellow brick journey. A long sleep in a field full of dreams. I would give anything just to stay there, paused among the poppies. But I have to refuse to give up fighting. So I press on, charging full force along to this city. I have come too far to keep sleeping. The storms I've weathered, parading around, pretending to be the horse of a different color, I will not be turned away now. I am dusty and dirty, hungry and thirsty, but I show up to these gates authentically. I have always just been the wizard behind the curtain. Just a regular person doing their best to simply survive this conquest, and I stand here with all of you. We will sever these tethers together and leave anxious awes in our wake as we journey on over this rainbow. It is okay not to be okay. It is okay to take it day by day. because we are striving and thriving and will never give up fighting. For wherever we are home. Thank you.
Wow, Lana. Oh my gosh. That was so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I believe 2 of those pieces that you did were brand new, like
Yes,
premiere, correct?
they were. The second 2, I wrote them just for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for being here tonight. I would love to talk to you just a little bit more too about your organization.
Absolutely. So Greta's Deadly LA is a donation-based organization that collects and distributes donations for the unhoused population here in Los Angeles. We started in 2013, I believe, with my partner, myself, and one of our best friends. It started off with canned goods that we were distributing to shelters around Los Angeles, and we kind of moved forward from there. Now we are currently in the process of creating hygiene kits that will be distributed to individual people that are living on Skid Row in Los Angeles. I think currently we have about 600 hygiene kits, but the goal is 1,000. And so we are collecting all of that stuff, putting it together, and as soon as we get some more of them together, we will be on the streets of Skid Row handing those out. So if anyone wants to donate, wants to join us in distributing, we would love to have you.
Awesome. And it's just going to lanalosangeles.com to get involved, correct?
Absolutely.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, sharing your wonderful talent, and also just for the work that you're doing for this community.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing, and definitely want to look at getting involved.
Please
Thank you
do.
so
We would
much.
love to have you, and thank you all for sharing this space with me. I'm honored. Everyone is so amazingly talented. I'm blessed to just share space with y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Staff, come on. Thank you, Lana. We just all wanted to come on and share our gratitude for the work and the 2 world premieres you did. Thank you so much, Lana.
Thank you, Lana. That was beautiful work. Gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Heartfelt and beautiful.
That means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. It's been a dream of mine since college to work with you guys. So things come full circle.
Oh my God.
Hey, nice.
Thank you.
It's not going to stop today, so we'll be working with you more then.
I would love that. I'm honored. Please be in touch.
Yes,
absolutely. So those themes touched on that we had Lana for tonight was our May mental health awareness. It is okay to not be okay, as Lana shared. Please take care of yourselves. Lana, again, thank you. You know, this will be available. Y'all listen to it again. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, definitely.
That's our show. That's our show.
Yes. All right.
Yes. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Angel City Improv. Thank you, A Place Called Home.
Yes.
So many exciting announcements. Tintin, if you want to run our banner about how to donate to keep all of this exciting stuff going for us. We have the Hollywood Fringe Festival we're a part of. We have the, let me get the title of it again so I don't butcher it, El Centro del Sur, South Central's first Latina Theater Festival with a place called Home. And then all month long, we will have Educate to Eradicate with Alex Alfaro. So if you were inspired by Lana's words tonight, come learn from Alex and join. He teaches on Mondays with us from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And you get a $5 Starbucks gift card for attending that one. Up to 26 people. And then on Fridays are open mic nights. It's open mic from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. $25 DoorDash gift card. You're entered in a chance to win that if you perform. So Lana, come back and win a DoorDash.
I'll bring some new stuff.
Yes. All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Good night.
Buenas noches.